Hey everyone, welcome to episode 1 of my hopefully very long journey of taking only $50 and turning it into $100,000 through different side hustles. It's going to be a wild ride. There's going to be some setbacks, there's going to be some big wins, and there's going to be a lot of hustling. But overall, I hope that I can learn a lot, and hopefully you guys will too. Whether I make it or not, I can't really be sure yet, but let's go ahead, hop in the car, and get on the road and pick up the first items I bought with my $50. We have made it. It is time to go in and get my stuff. I'm gonna try and subtly record, but it's kind of weird to do that, so if I end up having to stop the recording or it's just a shot of my pocket, I apologize in advance. Hi, I'm here. I won an auction, like several things on auction, but this is it. Okay. Yeah, and then there was one other thing. Okay, thank you.
And just double checking, you had like 6 things.
Yeah, it was 6. Yep, I think so. Appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem.
You guys have a good day. Drop the stuff. Alright, so I got all the stuff back to my car. Let's open the trunk and toss it in. And we just dropped the watch on the fucking floor. I forgot what it was. Let's check. Oh my gosh, those are all the bags. I am about 170? Who knows? I had a nice little time in the bathroom before I drove here, so, you know, that weight is subject to change. And we got these. I think this is gonna be the big money right here. Oh, and I can adjust. Okay, this has an adjustment and a zeroing. I saw it, the reason I bought it, I saw it for sale on like the Nextdoor app like 7 years ago. And it was sold for like 30 bucks. I picked it up for $2. So it seems like it's in functioning condition. A bug just landed on it. Could use a nice little clean, but I think after that nice little clean it'll be good. The only issue is we need to sell it before I go back to college, which is in 2 weeks. As you already know, spent like 49 bucks on all of that stuff, so pretty much completely used my starting $50. And now is the fun part where we get to list it all and get lowballed by 8 million people on Facebook Marketplace, because that's bound to happen and it's never not gonna happen. So I'll get back to you when I'm home and then we can open some of the stuff. Got it all here. Probably gonna try and clean off the scale because this little base plate here is a little bit dirty, but luckily you can take it off. So clean that. Then all the rest of the stuff I will bring downstairs. Alrighty, so now that we have everything unboxed, we're gonna go ahead and go over everything that I bought, what I paid for it, and what I'm listing it for, and kind of hoping to get for it. And then once I sell it, I'll update you on how much exactly I sell it for, though that might be in a later video. So you'll see all the numbers up on screen. Starting off, we got the wonderful made in the United States of America scale. So you see all the numbers for that. Next we got cups. They're both Starbucks cups. And I'm not gonna lie, they feel pretty premium. So there's those. Pants. They're pants. And they're also kind of cool. I absolutely love the like red accents. Like the pockets are red. I don't know if I'm like tripping, but I've never seen that before. I think it's cool. Pants. Pants again. I don't like these ones as much. They're not as cool as the jeans. But they are pants nonetheless. And expensive pants nonetheless. And they also fit me. But definitely sound like ones. Shirt. It's like a brand new Hanes shirt. Not really worried about that one too much. Next we have watch. I'm gonna come closer so you can actually kind of see it. But here it is. Cool looking watch. It's nice gold, not actual gold, but Calvin Klein, kind of reputable brand. No scratches or anything. Looks good in my opinion. I really like it. So you'll see the price probably like right there, and value and all that. Watch. Wallets. A lot of them. I can't hold them all, frankly. But as you can see, they're pretty good quality. Definitely, I think they're from like Temu or whatever, but they look nice. There's 5 of them. So you'll see prices, value, all that for those. And then also, I don't have them here, but you're probably like, oh my gosh, that didn't add up to $50. And that's because I paid like 17 bucks for some rolling trays, which I am not going to sell. Didn't really think I was going to win the listing, but I kind of spent way more than I should have on those. I guess like the price tags were on them and the prices came out to like $40 for the 3 tins. Don't really know why I bid on those, but whoops, I guess. So yeah, that's all the stuff, and let's get to selling and making some moolah. Oh, goddamn. Well, unfortunately, we haven't even gotten a message about any of this stuff. And if you guys are wondering how much it weighs, it's about like 5 pounds, just about. A little bit under. Anyways, we haven't gotten any messages about any of this stuff, and had it listed for a few days now. Went ahead last night, late at night, I dropped all the prices by $5, making my somewhat slim margin even slimmer. Hello, this is Jordan. While editing this video, I understand that a 4x profit is 100% not a slim margin. I wasn't aware that my margin was this big originally when I was listing all my products. I did all this math later while doing the editing, so I wasn't aware. But with that said, here's my new profit, and let's get back to the whole video. However, there are other issues that I'm seeing, and I think it's times like this where you really need to take a second and you need to think with your massive brain, and you need to understand, what is it that I could do better that I'm doing wrong right now? Why aren't these selling? Because the prices that I had them at, you know, they weren't terrible. I think people would have bought them. But what is the issue? And sometimes you need a quick little change of scene. I really hope that transition was cool. If it wasn't, then I don't really care. Sorry, I tried my best. But I did, in fact, forget my tripod at my house. So, you guys are currently just set up on top of my camera bag, right next to my bike, because I forgot my tripod. And frankly, even if I had remembered it, I'm not sure if I would have been able to ride one hand, so, I think we were in a lose-lose situation there. But anyways, With Facebook Marketplace, there are several things that you need to make sure that you do right in order to sell your stuff. Number one is price. People on Facebook Marketplace, they are looking for cheap stuff. They want stuff cheap and they want it to be good quality. So big one is price. Number two, you need to understand that you're selling, at least me personally, locally. So people around you are likely inclined to be shopping for similar things. Obviously, there's always going to be certain people shopping for niche specific items, but there's less of those people. So the more niche your item is, the longer it's going to take to sell, which is just annoying, and it's also going to have to be cheaper. And the third big thing is make sure you have a decent listing. This is probably the easiest one of the three. All you have to do is just take good pictures so that all the people who will potentially buy your product can see what they're buying and they know that it's in good shape and it's not going to fail them instantly. So when I look at my own listings and I compare it to these few rules of thumb that I've picked up over time, I can see that for the most part, I'm doing a pretty good job. I mean, my prices are pretty decently cheaper than anything that you can find on the used market even. And along with that, my listings are very good. I am one of the few people on Facebook Marketplace who takes videos of my listings. I usually try and do a full 360 when I do that so that they can see every single inch of the product. And if there's any issues with it, I make sure to spell it out in my listing. Like, for example, with the handbags, I said something about the scratch on the bottom of only one of them. So, all things considered, I'm not doing that bad. But when I look at all of my different listings, there's one issue that seems to be quite common among all of them. Damn, I am definitely too fat for this. The main thing that I noticed that's different is my view count. For some reason, the amount of views that I'm getting on these recent listings are horrible. I can't really figure out why they're so low. I've posted them into different groups that are around my area so that I can market them to even more people. But I'm averaging like less than 5 clicks in the last week, and they haven't even been posted for a week, which is really, really, really low. And I'm not exactly sure why that is, other than one pretty obvious reason. I just don't think people really want the products that I'm selling. Damn, that sucks. Now, unfortunately for me, I can't exactly just change the stuff that I bought because I only have $50 for this challenge and I want to stick to that. Just like I can't exactly change the angle on my camera right now because I forgot my damn tripod. So now I just have to lean really, really far down in order for you guys to be able to see me. Anyways, can't really change it. I'm stuck here. So now the question is, what can I really do in order to possibly speed up the process of selling these items? And honestly, the only thing I really think I can do is to change the price on the items to make them lower in order for people to be more likely to just see them and then buy them as a one-off thing. It's unfortunate. I might not get the exact same rate of return that I was hoping for. I might even just break even, but to me, that is a big victory if I can even do that, because then it just frees up all my money. And now, with what I have learned trying to do this flipping thing for the first time, I can buy different products that I think people around me are more likely to buy, and out of it I lost no money, in which case I learned a lot. With that said, you'll see on screen right here, or I already put it up, all the price changes, and now my new net total that I'm searching for if I sell everything at what I have it listed at. You can assume that it's not going to get sold for that. A, because I'm definitely not going to sell everything, and B, because some people are going to hit me with offers that are lower than the original value that I'm going to end up taking. And so, with that said, it's time to blast off. Ooh. I don't know if they caught that, but a cicada just fell out of a tree and died. That just scared the fuck out of me. It's time to go home. shit. It's really hard to get this to stay in my shirt. Oh shit. Ugh. Yeah, I know, you're probably amazed I came back for my camera. What the Okay, there's shit falling out of these trees. I gotta get out of here before I die.